Good morning from day 70 at some Pink's Swamp shelter or something like that. I tented out. It thunderstormed quite a bit, as you probably just saw earlier. Some of the lightning was close too. And normally after that I would show you a dry spot where my tent was, but everything's wet. In fact, the footprint of the tent was just covered in water on top, bottom. Everything's wet. Everything's heavy and wet, and look, feels like more rain. But if it clears up, I'm definitely going to stop and try to dry some stuff out because it's so heavy right now. And it would help setting everything up when I get to camp tonight. So definitely have to dry everything up. But let's go. Today it's going to be a big steep climb. We're going down to a parking lot and we just go up, and then ridge walking, then we go down and then up. The huge. So nothing crazy. Just double checking everything, and I'm ready to go. Yeah, it's drizzling. Time to put everything away. Yep, it was umbrella time, but I guess it's time to take it off. But it rained hard last night, and all the little creeks have been flowing really well. A lot of the guys, there are several guys at the shelter, and I'm kind of hiking with them. They're in front of me now. Most of them got their feet wet in some of the crossings. I've been doing much better, but all the creeks have been flowing really hard. It's pretty wild. I guess all the water sources are good for a while. Here I am at Bailey's Cap Shelter. I was gonna come here and eat because for some reason on this up, we're about 3/4 up to the climb for the first part of the day, and I was just getting tired, so tired. I knew I needed more energy. But then as I came, I saw everybody else up here. Oddly enough, I thought they'd be long gone. It's too early for a break. I'm surprised they took a break here, but I ate my mouthful of Fritos. Now I'm gonna pack up and get going. So it is cold if you sit still, so I gotta move. Before the shelter, I went down a 0.1 mile down steep section to get water because there were no water reports for the coming parts coming up. Can you hear it? I guess I really shouldn't have gone down that blue blaze at all, because check this out. It is flowing so well. It's, oh man, several liters a minute. Crazy. I should have had more confidence that the rain had the water going, but what's funny is like there's not much land above us. It's always funny how there's a spring so high up. Like it's getting pushed up here from below. Pretty well. Always pretty cool. Always pretty cool. I'm basically at the top of the day for this climb. I'm not sure if the second climb goes any higher, but here's a viewpoint. No name, so thought I'd check it out. Super nice. It's a good viewpoint. Holy cow. Super rocky. Why are these rocks dry? Whoa. Holy cow. How are these rocks dry? It was raining for like the last 15 minutes. Wow. It's getting colder and colder. I'll put down what mileage I'm at for this view in the little space below, but just below the viewpoint, I mean the AT's not far, but there's a lot of good camping out here. Way over there, it's actually really nice. I would find it amazing if I could find a grassy spot to camp out tonight, because I think it's going to rain more tonight. Having a grassy spot would prevent like the tent from getting all muddy. That's a big thing. It also helps prevent splashing, because often when the rain just hits the puddles in the mud or hits the mud, it just splashes up everywhere and it comes up through the mesh, even if the mesh is horizontal. But with the grass, it'll go in. It won't splash as much because the blades of grass will help protect sideways motion of the water. It's my theory. I think it is. I think it's similar to how the urinal, some of the urinals, the guys will know. They have these little rubber things in there and they have little teeth sticking up. That actually helps prevent any kind of splashing. And I think grass does a similar thing. So boy, oh boy, would I be happy to find some grass to camp at tonight. I know it's not a durable surface, but I mean, if it's gonna be thunderstorms like yesterday again, it'll be all right. I'm protecting the grass from all the hard rain. Such weird weather. The sun's coming in and out, and it's also raining slash hailing a little bit. Very bizarre, bizarre weather. We're doing this climb, and suddenly we see all these pine trees, and this one is laying across, and it's just full of pine cones. And check this out. I've never seen this before on a pine tree. The pine cone is stuck to the main branch. It's not like off a little branch. Isn't that weird? Sharp little guys. Yeah. Oh yeah, hanging off there. Very odd. It's nice seeing new things though. He's not as cool as other garter snakes that are like bright. He's brown. Oh, he's puffing. I hope I'm not stressing him out. Oh, his tongue is so red.
So it means all the snake pits are opening up.
Oh, cool. He's going over the log.
I saw those in Ontario. It's the first weekend of spring. And the trail opened up. And out came.
That was my first snake on trail. I think it was a little garter snake, but I'm extra excited because I didn't see a single snake on the Arizona trail. And on the PCT, I think the last time I saw a snake was like mile 600 or something. So 2,000 miles of no snakes. So super excited. Happy I got that. Hopefully the pictures come out okay. Look what we have here. Another Kelly knob. This one's Kelly knob, not like Kelly's knob. My previous experience with Kelly knob was very cloudy. So let's see how this one goes. I think it's gonna be beautiful. 120 yards up. Here is Kelly knob. It's you have to hop around. Little Q-bird action to get to the edge, I guess. But thought about doing this thing, but it's a big drop and without a backpack, I guess, but that's all right. We can see well enough from here. Beautiful, beautiful day. Look at the clouds. Hopefully it doesn't rain tonight. I didn't think I was going that slowly, but it's 6:13 and we finally made it to the shelter. I still have to get water and everything. Looks like it might rain, so I'm gonna set up my tent now. And there's a shelter back there, and if you can see, there's gonna be a bunch of people here, so I'm kind of tucked off way into the rhododendrons, and there's actually a lot of flat areas here. So on far out, people are saying like, oh yeah, they're all tilted, but looks pretty good to me. Yeah, I was gonna set up right there, have the door facing that way. It looks pretty level. I'm gonna lay my ground sheet down and figure it out. My goal right now is I just gotta set up my tent, throw a couple of things in there just to weigh it down, and then just let it sit and take everything to the shelter and eat, because it's gotta air out to dry. I'm here tented out near the shelter. I'm pretty far from everyone, so I don't think I'm bothering. I don't think anybody will hear me, I think. But yeah, I'm actually hiking, not with, but kind of around a bunch of guys, and they're actually pretty cool. It's not like the other group I saw before where it was all ego-y. These guys are pretty cool, and it's nice to hang out with them at night. And we usually basically just come in, tent up, and we eat together at the table, and it's really nice. There was another group I hiked with a little bit. There's an Australian and Poppins and Odie. They were pretty cool too, but I got sick and they carried on, of course. But yeah, it's nice actually meeting other AT hikers that are just like doing it for fun and not like competition or something, you know? So it's all right. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. I didn't record too much. I was going to tell a story, but I wound up hiking with a couple of guys, like hiking with each other and just talking between us. But tomorrow I'll try to sneak in a story or two. Tomorrow, unfortunately, it's going to be a 23-mile day to the next shelter. It's going to be a doozy, but that'll get me closer to the road to get to the hotel tomorrow, the next day. So I think it's going to be worth it. I think I could do it. I think it's just going to wake up early, and I'm going to try to leave before everyone else, just because today we only did like 18, and we got in at 6:30, and I was tired. So 5 more days from that, 5 more hours from that, it's going to be like 2 more hours. So I'm going to try to leave a little earlier today. Fortunately, tomorrow we don't have to dry out our stuff in the middle of the day, so we're not going to have to take a bunch of breaks. So that's a huge advantage. So, all right, thanks for watching, everyone. You all take care and have a good night.